Evan McMullin joins me now. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Walk me through your goal in all of this, because you're not on the ballot in all states, right? You're on in 11 states. You're registered as a valid write-in option in 30 plus more. But what's your ultimate goal when we all wake up on November 9th?
Yeah, we have ballot access in one way or another in 43 states. So on Election Day, the vast majority of Americans will be able to cast a vote for me. But the goal is this. So we have a modest goal. It's a hard one, admittedly, but it's what we had available to us, which is to block Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump from reaching a majority in the Electoral College. Now that depends,
so
as you point out.
So that it goes to the House then, so that what so that what happens?
Well, if neither gets a majority, then the top three finishers in the Electoral College on November 8th then would proceed to the House of Representatives, right, where each state would get a vote, and we think we could compete very well there.
Why is that a more Democratic option than what we have now? Why is that better than the Electoral College?
I'm not saying, look, it's our system.
Do you think it's better?
It's the way the Constitution is our system. That's just a fact. That's the way it is. And, you know, look, I would be much more pleased if we had two better candidates from the Republicans and the Democrats. The reality is we have two highly corrupt candidates from the two major parties, and most Americans don't like either one of them. Mm-hmm. And we need better options. And so I hoped that somebody else would get into this race and do what I'm doing, somebody perhaps who had run for office before, maybe a former presidential candidate. That didn't happen, but I love this country dearly, and I believed we needed to at least try to stop them both, and
Evan,
that's what we're doing.
Are you worried about a permanent split within your party? I mean, where the GOP goes from here, frankly, whether or not you win the White House, this has been divisive within your own party. Are you worried about a permanent split?
Both parties need to be disrupted by new ideas and new parties, in my view. We're building a new conservative movement that welcomes people of all races and religions. The Republican Party has failed to do that. That's partially why I'm doing what I'm doing. We may help.
But the Republican Party, wouldn't you agree, is the one really much more in danger of being split, given what we've seen in this election?
Both parties in the years to come will face serious challenges. I believe the Republican Party and the conservative movement is a little bit further on this down this road, and that's why you see the bigger breakup and conflict that you see now. The Democrats will see that in the coming years as well. There are very serious reasons for that. That's what I see happening. But right now, the Republican Party is going to continue to shrink in size if it goes down the road of Trumpism, which is a road of populism and white nationalism. And for somebody like me who believes that all men and women are created equal and that we all have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, I just can't go along with that. And the millions of people who are supporting Mindy Finn, my running mate, and I, they also are not going to be able to go along with that. So either the Republican Party will reform after this election, which I think is highly unlikely, or we'll have to start something new, but we'll see.
Evan, thank you very much. We appreciate having you on.
Thank you. Appreciate it.